Kia ora. I am Anti-Flattard, and in the last couple of months I've been getting more and more involved in the anti-flat earth movement and thought now's probably a good time for me to release some videos of my own. So without further ado, let's cue the music and get into it. How can someone see this but believe in this and still think flatards are crazy? Well, you see, corpuscular rays have been debunked by countless people. Fight the Flat Earth, Team Skeptic, Red's Rhetoric, Cool Hard Logic. That's just to name a few. You see, the light from the sun comes in at parallel, and as we know, parallel lines converge at the infinity, much like these train tracks. You know that the tracks are running parallel, and yet they still seem to converge, the exact same way as the light from the sun does. Just perspective. Next. If Halley's Comet travels at 157,838 miles per hour, and we're traveling around the sun at 67,000 miles per hour, while the sun is traveling around space at 45,000 miles per hour, why doesn't the sun have a tail? Because the tail of Halley's Comet isn't due to the fact that it's moving. It's actually because the ice particles are being blown off it as it approaches the sun. Hence the reason why when it's completing its orbit and moving away from the sun, the tail would appear to be in front of it. You look closely, the tail is always pointing away from the sun. It's got nothing to do with its speed, everything to do with the fact that the sun is blowing these ice particles off the comet itself. Smoke on a moving surface behaves like this. Smoke on a stationary surface behaves like this. Okay, so we've got the train moving at 30 miles per hour with the smoke behind it, and a globe spinning at 1,000 miles per hour with smoke rising perfectly. Alright, so this one's actually pretty simple. So our atmosphere is moving at the same speed as our planet. The train, on the other hand, is moving at the speed of the planet plus or minus 30 miles per hour. Therefore, the smoke will fall behind the train at the 30 miles per hour. Now the geyser, on the other hand, is stationary. It's moving at the same speed as our planet, therefore the same speed as the atmosphere. So the smoke rising will have a velocity of 0 in reference to the planet. It's simple. If we really lived on a ball, you would know it. Well, we do live on a ball, and guess what? I really know it. But what I think this meme is getting at is that light reflecting off the water you can see from the sun. Now this is an effect known as sun scatter, and that's when the angle of the sun to the observer gets low enough that the parallel lines from the sun can reflect off the water, giving you that effect. As you would note, that anywhere you walk along that beach, that light's going to follow you. That's indicative not of a smaller local sun, but of a sun 150 million kilometers away. Now to answer your question at the bottom. If no one had told you it's a ball, what would you believe? Well, I think that is a complete and total cop-out. Why do you have to be told? Okay, you're all apparently free thinkers. Flatards think that they're chasing the truth. So go out there, experiment, observe, explain. Conduct little light experiments like Jeranism did. You may find your results just as interesting. Well, that's all I've got time for today. Hey look, thank you so much for making it to the end. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, chuck in a subscription. Leave me a comment. Even so, if you're a flatard and you've got something to say, by all means, chuck your comment in there. If you've got a video you want me to review or look at, again, chuck it in. I will ask one thing though. You'll see a link in the description. It is to the Intergracia Bandcamp. They're an absolutely fantastic band here in New Zealand. No, this isn't a paid commercial, but they were kind enough to provide me with a shirt for today. please check them out. And till next time, ka kite.